Hey, good morning, AISE. Welcome to this January 23rd. It is a Tuesday, and here are your morning announcements. We're going live today because we do have some special information to share with you, but we're going to do that with you watching. One very important thing that you can do for us for the rest of this week is come into the office and be nice to Miss Mary. Miss Mary is going to be taking over for Miss Reda for the next couple of days. She has a wonderful experience because she is giving of her time and effort to serve us in the main office. So please, 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 if you do come into the main office, respect Miss Mary. She's such a wonderful part of our high school, and we are so blessed to have her. Attention, you can, of course, check the 7:30 club lists. They're posted on the main office windows. You can also ask your advisory teacher if you've been assigned lunch attention or after-school detention this week. Let's talk about blood. Rich, creamy blood. That's right. If you're like me, you are a certified donor. I've got my donor card in my wallet, actually, which tells you my blood type. I have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful opportunity to serve this community in Cairo, in Egypt, by donating blood at the American International School. We invite all students ages 16 and up, staff and faculty members, to join us on February 14th. For 2018, because 2018, give blood on Valentine's Day. The blood drive will be run by Khazar El Aini Hospital at our school. They'll be supervised by our school physician, Dr. Naveen. Be 16 or older and have a parental permission slip completed and submitted in order to donate. Those permission slips can be found outside of the main office in the UNICEF area on the table. Please, please ensure that if you are 16 and older, you sign those permission slips so that we can have you donate blood to the needy people here. Just a little story. Maybe you've heard this one, but this is about a little boy. Many years ago, while working as a volunteer, I got to know a lovely little girl named Liz. Again, this is not me. This is just a story someone else wrote. Her life-threatening disease. Her only chance of recovery appeared to be a blood transfusion from her 5-year-old brother. The same disease, and had developed the antibodies needed to combat the illness. In the situation to her little brother and asked the little brother if he'd be willing to give blood. He hesitated for only a moment before taking a deep breath and saying, "Yes, I'll do it if it will save her." As the transfusion progressed, he lay in his bed next to his sister and smiled, seeing the color returning to her cheeks. Then his face grew pale and his smile faded. He looked up at the doctor and asked with a trembling voice, "Why, right away?" Being young, the little boy had misunderstood the doctor. He thought he was going to have to give his sister all of his blood in order to save her. It's a wonderful story, a great message of just someone willing to lay down their life for a loved one. Consider donating blood, not all of your blood, just a pint. Counseling Corner, how often have you been doing group work in a class and noticed someone working alone? Working in groups can be exciting, but we often don't realize that it's not easy for some people. You to pick a group. Instead of jumping to work with a friend or your normal group, keep your eyes open and work with someone you haven't partnered with before. You could say, "Hey, want to work with me?" Or, "We could really use some help with this. Want to join our group?" This simple act of inclusion could make a huge impact on that person, and you might even make. You won't know unless you make the effort. So make sure you take a look at those people in class and seek them out and ask them if they want to be part of your group. Real quickly, lateness. No extra time will be given for tardiness unless you are using school transportation. Please plan to be at your exam room minutes before the start of the exam to settle in. Late to an exam, get a pass from the high school office. You will not receive extra time to finish your exam. Absent from an exam due to an illness, you must have your parent phone the school by 9 a.m. on the morning of your exam to report the illness. Bring medical documentation of your illness into the high school office so that we can allow you to retake that exam. Okay, you must who are absent from exam without a legitimate reason may not be entitled to make up the exam during the conflicts and makeup time. Exams due to unexcused absences or truancy may not be able to make up all of their exams. You must be in your school uniform for your exam. Speaking of which, about how you leave our campus once you're done with the exams for the day. Your parents have all been emailed a form. On that form, they simply have to put their name and contact information, and then the days in which their student as their child are excused from school after you finish your last exam. The only way to receive excuse to leave the school early is by having parents fill out that form by just clicking submit. They can click all week if they want you to be permitted to leave the school early all week, or they can select specific days that you know, hey, I'm not going to be finished early. Have your parents submit that form with, providing us documentation when you are not permitted to leave the campus. Said, I'm going to turn it over to some wonderfully special individuals. I had the privilege of meeting with these four ladies. 7:30 a.m. Your student council is working very hard to ensure that your needs are met, that you as a student body are heard. Speaking with them, and we had a great discussion, and we're actually able to come to a decision. And so, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to four ladies from the student council who want to share some information with you.
The Student Council has some exciting news. We've collaborated with the school administration to create a dual jacket system for next year, where seniors will be able to purchase the senior jacket, and sophomores, freshmen, and juniors will be able to purchase the Letterman jacket.
Requirements are, they must be achieved in order to get the senior jackets. The first one would be a senior to purchase the senior jacket.
And all students must complete 75 hours of class before wearing the senior jacket.
Support our administration by buying a Letterman jacket because they supported us when we asked them for the senior jacket.
75 hours of CAS is what is already required for 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. So you don't have to do anything extra, just make sure you meet those requirements. Thank you.
That is an awesome, awesome thing. I'm so proud of these ladies. I'm so proud of share on behalf of their students. Thank you for all those who signed the petition. I understand just how valuable it is to you. Let's meet together. Let's get this thing done. Let's have celebration of student achievement with Letterman jackets, and let's celebrate seniors as seniors with senior jackets, okay? With you today. I hope to speak with you again tomorrow. Have yourself a blessed